Howdy folks, hope you're enjoying your weekend, and welcome back to Subnautica with the mighty Jingles. Things are going well. I've got myself a Cyclops built, I've got myself a prawn suit built, and I've picked up some very nice blueprints for upgrades for the prawn suit, Cyclops and Seamoth. The only problem is, I'm kind of low on the resources required to actually fabricate those upgrades, so I've had a cunning plan. Well, it's not actually that cunning as plans go. Rather than just stumbling around the ocean and hoping to accidentally find the resources that I need, I'm going to use the scanner room, because that's what the scanner room's for. But at the moment I've only got one range upgrade in the scanner room, and the kind of resources that I'm after are not going to be found anywhere near the safe shallows area where your life pod crashed at the beginning of the game. The sort of stuff I'm looking for is going to be found much further afield. So, what I've done is to make some extra range upgrades for the scanner room and see what sort of things it is capable of picking up at the new increased range. Oh yeah, rubies. That's exactly what I need. Admittedly, as cunning plans go, this is not particularly cunning. I mean, this is what the scanner room is for, after all. And I did have 2 spare upgrade slots that weren't being used, so it made sense to stick some range upgrades in there, and it's working away, but it hasn't actually found anything yet. Huh. Oh well. So, if the resources that I require are not within scanning range of my fully upgraded Fort Jingles scanning room, what can I do about that? And it's at more or less this point where I had my actual cunning plan. Although even then it's not quite as cunning as I'd like to think, because most of you guessed what I was going to do in the last video. If there's nothing that I need in range of this scanner, build another scanner further away. Somewhere actually near where I'm likely to find the kind of resources that I want. I'm just checking that the scanner room is actually working by picking something that I know is going to be nearby, like salt deposits, and yep, it's picking up salt deposits. So I know the scanner room's working, there are just no rubies within scanning range. So I'm going to have to build another scanner room somewhere slightly further away and slightly more dangerous than Fort Jingles. Right. What am I going to need for that? Well, I'm going to need titanium, lead, copper, gold, table coral. I'm also going to have to build some kind of power supply for it, and it's probably going to be relatively deep, so solar panels aren't going to cut it, which means I'm going to need another bioreactor. So that's all kinds of resources that I'm going to have to carry to the new scanning site in order to construct the scanner room. Alright, let's get started. So I've got the storage compartments on the Seamoth full of all the stuff that I'm going to need to actually build the facility, but that's only half the problem. I have to find a suitable location to build it, someplace near all the kinds of resources that I'm going to need. And okay, I can't actually mine those mineral deposits just yet. I'm going to need to find the drill arm upgrade schematic for the prawn suit, but it's good to know that they're nearby. What do we have down here? Approaching 300 meters. And there are some rubies, which is great news because, well, that's exactly what I need. There's a large quartz deposit down there as well. Again, I'm going to need the drill arm upgrade for the prawn suits to be able to make use of that, but it's good to know that it's there. And what's this? Is this the same place where I was in the last episode? I'm seeing blood oil. And if it is the same place, there are deep shrooms down here as well. Let's go and take a look. Of course, the bad news is that there are ghost leviathans down here. And that's not good. That's assuming this is the same place. It could be somewhere entirely different, and there might not be any ghost leviathans down here, but, well, let's just assume that there are, and let's be very careful. What else do we have lying around just waiting to be picked up over here? Oh, oops. Almost pulled off a Jingles landing. Going up. Minor damage sustained. We're good. There's a warper. Yeah, I hear you, you big bastard. Don't worry, I'll come back later in the prawn suit and we'll see who's boss. Right. This is looking like a good spot. There's all kinds of resources down there that I do actually need. Blood oil, rubies in particular. On the other hand, there is also a fair amount of nasty wildlife down there. But I can deal with that in the prawn suit, now that I have it. So, this should do just nicely. So, we're going to need a foundation to add structural integrity. We're going to need a multi-purpose room that has the bioreactor, and we're going to need the scanner room itself, and also a hatch so I can actually, you know, get in and out of the place. So first the foundation. We're going to slap it down. Here should do. Off we go and start cooking. Go gadget nanobots. There's the foundation, which just seems to be kind of floating there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, now the multi-purpose room. That's going to house the bioreactor. And then the scanner room itself. Go gadget nanobots. Build me a Jingles loot finding device. Done. Of course, now I have to actually build a hatch so I can get in there to build the bioreactor and tell the scanner room what to look for. And I've run out of quartz. Jingles, you had one job. Right, okay. Quartz. I need some quartz. Sure would be nice if there was some quartz just lying around waiting to be picked up like that. Well, that was handy. I mean, I know there was some quartz down in that cave network as well, but there's warpers down there and no, screw that. Alright. All good. Panic over. We found some quartz. Let's get the hatch built and get in there, build a bioreactor, and tell the scanner room what to start looking for. Hooray! Done. Let's get inside. Now, of course, without any power, oxygen production's offline, so I'm still running on my oxygen tank. But we can fix that. I'm sticking a bioreactor down here, because I'm going to have to go and find some fuel for the bioreactor. But I'm on an ocean planet, and it shouldn't be too hard to find some fish. I'm going to get you, little fishy. I'm going to get you, little fishy. Because I like little fishies. A Reginald? What a bizarre name for a fish. There's got to be a story behind that. Some spadefish, we'll have some of those. Ugh, look at the state of that spadefish. It's all like toxic and nasty. Hold still so I can scan you. Specimen with symptoms of infection. Huh. Wait. Is that what I've got to look forward to? I mean, I'm infected. Bright green blisters. Yuck. Alright, well, we've got enough fish to be going on with. Back with the scanner station. Toss a few more shrimp on the barbie. Apparently nobody in Australia actually says that, but it's never stopped me. Right. Batteries are charging up nicely. Let's go and see what we can find with the scanner room. Oh, blood oil, creature eggs. Fragments. Ah. What's on the next page? Lithium. Sweet prawn suit fragments. Well, I don't really need those anymore, but also rubies, uraninite crystals, and wrecks, and shale chunks for lithium. Where are we going to start? Let's start with blood oil. We need blood oil for making benzene, and it's already found some stuff, and as expected, very deep below us. So, can I actually build any? No, not yet. Range upgrades and efficiency upgrades would be useful, but for that we're going to need things like magnetite. But there's magnetite nearby apparently, so this is definitely a good choice of a location to build a secondary scanning station. So, let's go and find some loot. I mean, there's all kinds of things that I need down here, not just the blood oil. I need rubies, I need magnetite, I need lithium, but I can only scan for one thing at a time, so we're keeping our eyes open for other things while scanning for the blood oil. And I've basically emptied my inventory, and all the storage compartments on the Seamoth are empty, and the hell? It's the Space Vikings again! Do I have a beacon? I do. Okay, good. Because I'm probably going to want to find this place again. Oh, that's new. Haven't seen that before. Force field. And this needs a purple... I've got a purple tablet. I've got one left. That was handy. Alright, give up your secrets. What's in here? Are those ion cubes? Oh, yes. We're going to have those. Hang on, a data terminal. Yep. Okay. Alien Sanctuary Alpha. What's that? Structures mounted to the ceiling. Yeah, light. Okay, that doesn't tell me a lot. Not that I really care, because ion cubes. 6 of them. We're going to take all of those. Well, I have no idea what the point of this place is, but I'm not complaining. I don't think I've ever seen so many ion cubes in one place. Anything else in here I can pick up? Anything in here I can scan? Nope. Right, well, that was unexpected. I'm not entirely sure I really need to drop a beacon here either, because I seem to have basically looted it of everything of value, the data and the ion cubes. Alright, okay. Back to the Seamoth. Let's go and find some more stuff. Now, I need blood oil for making benzene, but the only problem with blood oil is that each sample occupies 4 inventory spaces. What I really should be doing here is trying to take some actual samples of the blood vine itself rather than just picking up the blood oil, and seeing if I can get some blood vine seeds so that I can cultivate my own blood oil in an exterior grow bed. But I'm playing in freedom mode, where you don't have to worry about food and water, rather than survival mode, where you do have to build grow beds in order to cultivate your own food. So when I first came across the blood vine, my head wasn't really in the see if you can find seed samples mode the way it would be if you'd been playing in survival, but the penny eventually dropped. And yet, it doesn't look... I mean, I'm trying to find a place on the blood vine where I can actually hack away at it with a knife, and oh my god, there's a warper. Oh, we'll grab the ruby while we're running for our life. Or, you know, swimming for our life. Back to the Seamoth, screw that. Bugger off, you big alien bastard, leave me alone. Yep, thanks for that, PDA, not exactly helpful. Try and get out of range before it warps me right out of the Seamoth. Lights are off, by the way, because I don't want to attract any more attention. And I think we're good. Oh, I've hit something. Shit. Yes. Well, I think I did more damage to myself than the warper actually did to me there in my blind panic to get away from it. But we seem to be good. I'm probably going to need to get out and do some repairs once I'm sure I'm not being chased. So, a couple of minutes later, I've repaired the Seamoth, and I'm approaching the maximum safe diving depth of the Seamoth when I find, well, there are some warpers over there, but look at how far down this place goes. Oh, there's some rubies, but I'm absolutely jam-packed full. The storage compartments on the Seamoth are full of blood oil. My own inventory is jam-packed full. I'm going to have to come back. And by the look of things, I'm going to have to come back after building another depth upgrade for the Seamoth. Because at the moment, 500 meters is as far as I can take the Seamoth, and by the looks of things, this cave network extends far deeper than that. Luckily, thanks to the fact that the scanning room's camera drones have their own waypoint markers, it's very difficult to actually get too lost down there, and I am able to make my way back up to the surface. And there's Fort Jingles, just under 1 kilometre away. So, we're going to head back and see what we can make with these new resources. So I've dumped everything from my inventory into the storage lockers in the multi-purpose room, and I've grabbed all of the blood oil from the storage on the Seamoth, and we're going to turn that into benzene. The deep shrooms that we picked up, when combined with salt, make hydrochloric acid. And when you combine hydrochloric acid with gold, you get this stuff, polyaniline, which is a conducting polymer of the semi-flexible rod polymer family. And no, I have absolutely no idea what that means either. But it is used, amongst other things, for making the Seamoth perimeter defense system, which is going to be incredibly useful. Not quite as useful, however, as the Seamoth Mark III depth upgrade. And I have everything that I need for making that, except for lithium. So I've set the scanner room at Fort Jingles to searching for lithium, and I've headed back down to the proposed Degassi habitat to try to find some. The only problem is that most of what the scanner room seems to be detecting down here are actually lithium deposits. The kind of mineral outcrop that can only be exploited by using the drill arm on the prawn suit. Not actual just chunks of lithium just lying around waiting to be picked up. What I really should have done was set the scanner room to searching for shale outcrops, because you can find lithium in shale outcrops. Like that, except that was gold. And there's all kinds of magnetite just lying around waiting to be picked up. But if I just keep hammering away at shale outcrops, I'm going to find the lithium that I need sooner rather than later. There are shale outcrops all over the place down here. And providing you stay away from those crab snakes, it's reasonably safe. There's another outcrop. Yep, lithium. A few more of those and we're ready to go. And while you're cracking open those shale outcrops, you're going to be grabbing a lot of gold and diamond as well. And there's more magnetite lying around this place than you are possibly ever going to be able to use. So if you're short of magnetite, this is the place to come. But we've got all the lithium that we're going to need for our immediate purposes. On the way back, I'm going to stop by the scanning station and install a couple of upgrades that I fabricated back at Fort Jingles, a couple of range upgrades and one speed upgrade. And then, because I really want to get myself the drill arm for the prawn suit so I can hack away at those big ass mineral outcrops, we're going to set the scanner room to searching for data fragments. And sure enough, it picks up a wreck nearby with all kinds of fragments that... Well, I've been here before because I've obviously already opened that data box. But there's more stuff in there that I haven't actually found yet. And that right there, that's why I need the drill arm for the prawn suit. This massive chunk of lithium just waiting to be farmed. What did I miss in here? Power cell charger fragment. Oh yes, I am going to be needing that. 50%. One more. This was totally worth it. What's that? What was that? Modification station fragment. Okay, well I'll take it because I'm kind of running low on titanium as well. Anything else? Yep, there's something else up there. I'm going to have to cut through this door. That's no problem. I have the laser cutter. Just need to assign it to a quick slot. Also running kind of low on inventory space. Let's hack our way through the door. We've got 123 seconds of oxygen left. This shouldn't take long. Power cell charger. I cannot begin to stress how important a power cell charger is going to be later on in this game, because that Cyclops chews through power cells like you would not believe. Okay, cut through the door, got access to the next compartment, but I'm going to go and top off my oxygen supply before I go poking around in there. 2 more data fragments inside that wreck. Hopefully, one of them is a power cell charger fragment. What do we got? Oh, a data box, which contains reinforced dive suit. Hooray! And there it is, the second power cell charger fragment. Well, this was an absolute bonanza. The reinforced dive suit. I'm pretty sure I can actually make that now. It requires synthetic fibers, and I'm almost sure that that's what I needed the benzene for. Benzene combined with the fibers that you make from the creep vine turns into synthetic fiber with, I think, diamond? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Where's the blueprint? It's around here somewhere. Come on. There we go. Reinforced dive suit. There you go. Synthetic fibres, diamond and titanium. And I know I can make synthetic fibres. In fact, I've got 2 synthetic fibres already made and in storage back at Fort Jingles. So, awesome. What do we need for the power cell charger? Where is it? Come to daddy. There it is. Advanced wiring kit, 2 ruby and titanium. Ooh, I think I only have 3 rubies in total. I'm pretty sure I need all 3 to make the Mark III CMOS depth upgrade. Ooh. Oh no, I've missed something. There's another fragment in there somewhere. Where the hell is it? Oh, a light stick fragment. Meh, well, I'll take it. Okay, so I can make a light stick. Fantastic. Right. Cheers. Thanks for turning up. Yeah, choices. Do I go for the depth upgrade for the CMOS, or do I go for the power cell charger? I think the depth module for the CMOS is probably going to be more immediately useful, because I can charge up the CMOS just by docking it in the moon pool. I don't have to actually unplug the power cells, lug them to a charging point and plug them in there. I'm going to need it for the Cyclops, but I don't really need the Cyclops for anything just yet. But I am definitely going to need more rubies, so back to the scanning station. And we're going to set it to scanning for rubies while I'm away building stuff. There it is. Done. Yep, there are rubies nearby, a couple hundred meters down, but it's already found rubies in the vicinity, so yeah, that's not going to be a problem. So, back to Fort Jingles, get the CMOS docked in the moon pool, and let's get cracking. First things first, reinforced dive suit, so I take far less damage when I'm getting my arse chewed on by snurglies. Should be a suit and gloves, let's have a look. Yep, there we go. Lovely. Heavy synthetic fibre gloves and suit, physical protection, and enhanced survival in extreme temperatures. Extreme temperatures. What do I need that for? Spoiler alert. Right, let's dump the radiation gloves and suit, because I just don't need them anymore. Now that I've fixed the radiation leak on the Aurora, radiation is no longer a problem. Next, to make that depth upgrade for the CMOS, I'm going to need a plasteel ingot, and this is what I need the lithium for, because you combine lithium with a titanium ingot to make a plasteel ingot. And I'm only going to need one of those. So one of those, the depth upgrade Mark II, combined with 3, I think it was, rubies. Let's have a look. CMOS upgrades. Yep. And I've got the 3 rubies. Where did I put them? There they are. So I'm going to have to head back up to the moon pool and grab the depth module Mark II that I have installed in the CMOS, which allows me to take it down to 500 meters. Unplug that, take it down, toss it into the mod station. It's around the other side, isn't it? That was the storage locker. Toss all of them into the modification station, and it should spit out the CMOS depth module Mark III. Right. Oh, I'm getting all excited. Let's see how far the CMOS can go with a Mark III depth module. Here it comes. CMOS upgrades, Mark III, off you go. There it is. Right, let's go and plug this bad boy in and see how far down I can take the CMOS. Remember which side it is, Jingles. There it is. Plug that sucker in, and the CMOS can now go to a depth of 900 meters. Holy shit. So naturally the first thing I do is go looking for trouble. Well, I'm not looking for trouble, but if you're below 500 meters in this game, trouble's going to find you. I have never been this deep before. 700 meters down. And there's a refreshing lack of things trying to chew my legs off down here. There's a lot of jelly rays, but they're completely harmless. Whatever these things are, they don't seem to be scannable. I'm a bit suspicious of that green stuff, though. It looks kind of acidic. Let's check it out in the sea moth. Hull's not taking damage. Although it... Well, it kind of looks like it's trying to chew its way through the hull. I mean, that's a lot of... Well, the hull is taking damage, but very slowly. So this is probably bad stuff. Anything? Yeah, that hurts. Reinforced diving suit or not. Okay, well, you know, we did it for science. Note to self, don't go swimming in the green shit, it hurts. Also, it does damage the sea moth, although, well, slowly. And I didn't see anything useful worth picking up in there. What is this place? Oh, it's a skeleton of a leviathan. It's bloody big, whatever it was. No immediate threats though, as long as you don't go swimming in that green shit. But we can go 200 metres further down than this, so let's see if we can find a way down and see what there is to see down there. Oh, look at that. Wow. It's the Space Vikings! There's some kind of facility down here. Studying that giant Leviathan skull? Or something? Let's take a closer look. I can scan it. Ancient skeleton. I like that there's nothing actively trying to kill me down here. Ancient fossilized skeleton. Million-year-old armoured carnivore. Wow. Well, it's dead now. That's the way I like them. So what is this place? There's more of these alien things on the ceiling. Can't scan them though. There's got to be more to it than this. Well, not necessarily, but you'd like to think so. What are these? No, can't scan that. Thank God for the regroomer at this depth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Plenty of oxygen supply. Well, this is all very interesting, but not immediately useful. Anything inside the skull? No, just more of those amoeboid things. Right. Oh, hello. Does this go anywhere? Let's follow it and see. Oh, yep, there's something over there. I knew there had to be more down here. Right, another force field. Okay, let's go and take a look. There's an access panel next to the door. Oh, there's something in there. Requires an orange tablet. Where the hell am I going to get an orange tablet? I've seen purple tablets. In fact, I think I still have one purple tablet, and I've used them before. And in fact, I'm pretty sure I can actually fabricate purple tablets. It just requires ion cubes, and I found a bunch of ion cubes earlier. There's my one purple tablet remaining, but orange tablets? No idea. So there's got to be some place I haven't actually found yet where I can find an orange tablet. And hopefully, I'll make more of them. It's like playing Doom, isn't it? You have found the green key card. Alright, well I can't get through there. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I appear to be in range of my scanner station, which was scanning for rubies. And yep, there are rubies and gel sacks all over the place down here. Well, we're going to have them. This is going to let me build the power cell charger. I only need 2, I've already found 2. There's gel sacks down there, but I can grow gel sacks. The rubies, on the other hand. Oh yeah, we're going to have these suckers. That is, in fact, a lot of rubies, and there's plenty more down here. So, storage compartment's full of good stuff. It's time to head back. And I forgot to mention that that underground cave network was underneath the bulb forest. But on the way back... Oh, hang on. It's one of those brain crab things. But there's another... Oh, and there's a warper over there as well. Okay, so we're going to need to be careful here. But I haven't found this before. And just completely stumbled across it by accident. So we're going to play the Jingles Missed the PDA drinking game again. You have to take a drink every time I miss a PDA. Yep, oh, what the hell? Is that thing unleashing some kind of electromagnetic pulse? But there's a data box here with swim charge fins. These are really good. And a picture frame. The swim charge fins generate power when you're swimming, and they will automatically recharge whatever tool you happen to be holding. That thing out there seems to be very, very angry. Yes, there's a PDA in the locker. No, I haven't actually seen it yet. Hiding under the bed. Oh yeah, there it is. Yay, hooray. So it's okay, you don't have to take a drink. I found that one.
Please, stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How? You've been coughing, right? Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
It's an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes me tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
Yeah, there's another one of the observation dome. I know, I missed it.
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat. And the monster turned and bore down on me. And just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
And that was the end of the Degassi survivors. The Leviathans got them. But if the Leviathans hadn't gotten them, the bacteria would have. And I'm still infected as well, and no closer to finding a cure. I've got all kinds of Gucci kit and equipment, but I'm still dying from the bacterial infection. And I'm no closer to finding a cure than they were. Maybe there's something on the other side of that force field that I found down 700 meters below the surface in the Lost River, where the aliens were studying the skeleton of that million-year-old Leviathan. But in order to get to the other side of that force field, I'm first going to have to find an orange tablet from somewhere, and I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to get that. So, yeah, I'm probably still going to die. Will it be in the next episode? Tune in and find out. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have yourselves a great weekend, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.